Hey everybody, this is the demonstration for how to draw a nose. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start by putting in a real faint outline around the end, looking at where it touches the grid line so I can get it in here proportionally. This comes about 2/3 of the way up, so I'm going to continue on with this. Continues this way here, and then it comes down and up, over, and then the little nostril bit comes out here, like that. It kind of works its way around. Now, the thing about a nose that's different than the eye is once you get it all shaded, you're probably going to be getting rid of a lot of your line work. Um, so I need to be aware of that. It's mostly going to be defined by shading. So I've got my B pencil here. So what I'm going to start by doing here is adding in this shadow here on the end. This. And I'm just kind of getting it blocked in. I know I'm going to smudge it out, so I'm not being too picky about where my lines are. This bit is going to be really dark. One of the few outlines you'll see on a nose will be the nostril itself. There's value pretty much on this whole nose, so I'm going to start by just kind of putting in these values loosely here. Deep value underneath the nose here. Some through the bridge of the nose here. Darkness of the eye here. That kind of defines the bridge. Not going to bother with putting in the eye for this demonstration. There's some reflected light on the end of the nose, so I want to make sure, or on the edge of the nose, so I want to make sure to leave that intact. Just making this shading here a little bit more extreme. Alright, so I'm going to use my stump at this point to blend this stuff out. I'm going to start by hitting this area here, making sure to leave that reflected light intact. Just blending this out, making it a little bit more smooth. I'm going to go ahead and put this shadow in here. Just to help it define that reflected light a little bit more. All right, now I'm going to switch to 2B to start amping up my shadows a little bit. So first thing I'm going to do is define the nostril a little bit better. And come down here and define the end of the nose a little bit better. And I'm going to fade the edge of the nostril up. And darken this bit under here. And deepen the shadow here. So as you can see, the shadows are really what define the details on the nose. There's not much line work to go by, really. And once again, as with the eye, I'm using more of the side of the pencil to do my blending over the blending stump once I get the second kind of darker value in here, the second run on the value. So I'm going to fade this a little bit, and you can kind of pick at it, but just don't over blend. See, I'm just focusing on the edges of my values to kind of blend those out and make them work better. All right, so that's how you do a nose.